version a couple weeks ago, we had more colors. So I walked out, I said, what happened to the white marble? I love the white marble. Here's what we have from Trexonic. This is the #1 most popular way to watch television and everything else you can imagine anywhere in the world. This is amazing what we have. You have 4 colors left. Unfortunately, it's almost gone. We have the black, we've got the purple, we have the red, and this one, I think officially we're calling that one teal color. Thank you. You get the matching headset, so you've got some privacy when you're using it. Over here, you get the remote control. They've increased the range on the antenna. The range on the antenna is massive. You get your car charger, you get the regular charger, you get your good old-fashioned adapters if you got that whole RCA thing going on, and you get an HDMI because guess what? This is gonna allow you to plug this into your TV and you can watch DVDs off this that you haven't seen, once again, in maybe 100 years. So you get all our exclusive configuration, plus you do get the matching bag. I'll show you what that looks like. That's also designed and is colored to match back to it. All right, Julie Trusser's hanging out with me for a couple of awesome items tonight. Hi, baby, welcome back.
Hi, thank you. Did you know that this is HSN's #1 selling TV here?
Isn't that amazing?
We've sold over 100,000 of these. And this is also Trexonic's largest TV. So it's 14 inches. They measure it on the diagonal, just like a regular TV. But I want to step back. I'm going to step back here by this TV because we all have these big flat screen TVs, right? They're plugged into the wall. But this one, look at this. I can walk away from the wall. Right. So this is what makes it so special, is that it's a portable TV and then also a DVD. So at first with Trexonic, you know, they came out with their TV version, and now they've added a DVD to it. So this is that 2-in-1. But let me talk start from the beginning here. So it's 14 inches, largest screen that they had. It's high definition, so you can see the colors are amazing. And yes, it's portable. They measure it on the diagonal. The original that we had was a 7-inch. So you can see the difference. Actually, we could put 4 of these here. So this is the original. We have upgraded, and then the DVD is on here now. So you can either, all the free TV, your ABC, your CBS, your NBC, all your free TV, your over the air. It comes with, let me show you the antenna. This is what makes it so special, and this is what Suzanne was talking about. This is the upgraded antenna. So the original one could go 15 miles. This one's around 30+ miles. You just screw this in, it does an automatic scan, and then now you can see all your free TV, your local news, your local sports, your ABC, your CBS. You can do that out in the backyard. You can do that if you're tailgating. So I think that's such a great—
It's so much fun.
So much fun. And then a DVD. So if you have those stacks of DVDs and you don't have any place to play it, now you can use it here. Also, the screen is, here, let me back this up. The screen is tiltable. So look at this, it flips all the way around. So if you're in an airplane, remember you don't have to be plugged in, so you can take this anywhere. You can use this like this on the airplane, or it folds up into tablet mode, just like this, and on the back it has 2 hooks. You can even hang it on the wall. So this is literally free TV in the bathroom, free TV in the bedroom, free TV in the backyard.
Tailgating, watching the football game. And you can get all the major networks. So if you love watching the big bowl games, I love watching, I don't know why, but my husband and I love watching fall college football outside. There's just something about the fall, having some drinks, some wings, and watching football. And this, you can do it. And by the way, a couple people can gather around and actually see it. It's not like you're all squinting trying to see a little teeny screen. Here's the other thing, Jules, that I love. It's the best of what's old, right? You can play the DVDs, you can even plug in the RCA, this thing, remember back in the day? But you also can put a Roku, a Fire Stick.
Yes.
You can put an Apple in there, and you can make it a completely smart TV. That, to me, that's the game changer on this.
Yes.
And yes, you use the antenna. There's so many ways to watch whatever you want to watch, the old DVDs, but the fact you can make it a smart TV makes it an even better value.
Exactly. All of your ports are on the side. So this is what Suzanne is talking about. See the HDMI right there?
Huge.
Right there. Yes. Your Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, you plug it in, and this is now your smart TV that's portable. And again, we all have our big TVs like the ones back there, but you're not gonna put those in your car. You're not gonna tailgate with your big TV. So this is portable on the go. Now look at the other ports there too. You can see you also have an you have the HDMI that we talked about. You have a USB. So maybe you have old videos or movies.
VeggieTales.
VeggieTales, yes, exactly.
On DVD.
Yep, on your DVD. Or if you have something on your flash drive, it also has a little micro SD card. So if you want, you can, yep, maybe it's your photos or maybe it's your old wedding videos. You could, right there, you've got your,
Or
there's
you
your
could download
USB.
movies.
And
if you download movies on an SD card, you can throw it in there and watch movies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And let me show you too, with talking about the DVDs, I want to show you how easy this is. Because I know with my flat screen TV with the remote, I get lost in space trying to find the inputs and everything. Watch this. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I want you to see on here, everything is labeled. It's so simple and easy to use. See where it says mode over there? I'm going to press mode and watch what happens up here. Look at this. It automatically brings it up and then you can just scroll down USB. I'm gonna do that again.
Can you tilt it just a little bit?
Oh, okay, sorry about that. There we go. Look at this. I just pressed it and those are your modes and you just scroll to
Oh,
find.
that's easy.
Is that so easy? And then the buttons are nice and big. They're easy to read and then you just slide it like this. I'm gonna pop open, see that opens up. And then here's my DVD. So whatever it is, whether it's your Disney, maybe it's your wedding video, you pop that in, and when you close it, it'll go automatically back to wherever you picked up.
That's
so,
great.
Yes,
Yeah.
so simple and easy to use. And you think about it, like I know, during football season, my husband's always watching all of his games. I don't always want to watch what he's watching. So now I can take this into the bedroom, I can take it outside, I can just, while he's watching his football games, I can be sitting there watching American Idol or whatever I want to be, or your local
Golden
news and sports.
Bachelor, for gosh sakes.
Golden Bachelor, that's
Because remember,
coming
it
up.
becomes a smart TV. I mean, that to me, this is the best of all worlds.
Yes.
And when we first launched the Trexonics, it's been hugely popular. It's the most popular TV we sell, right? When you think about it, we sell a lot of Samsung TVs, but this is the most popular. And we sold the 7-inch. It sold great. People loved it. Most people bought it for like car trips, keep the kids busy, watching DVDs, whatever. Even in fact, the original one didn't have a DVD player, but the antenna works. Here's what's really cool. When you get the newest model, you find out you use it a ton more than you thought. Because one moment you have it now in your crafting space or out in the garage, and it's a smart TV because you plugged in a Roku or a Fire Stick to it. And the next minute, you got the kids busy in the back, of the grandkids watching a DVD movie that you have and you've collected over the years. Then the next minute, we have one gal who hangs hers in the bathroom because she likes to soak in the tub with the candles and watch television in her bathroom. And the next minute, it goes to the tailgate party. And can you imagine you're out tailgating and watching the other college football game before you walk into the stadium to watch the one you're going to go see?
Right, how awesome is that?
I mean, even as simple as going out in the backyard, you're relaxed, you have a night, you're sitting on your lounge chair, you've got a nice cool drink on a Saturday, and you want to watch television out there, your local news or the local channels, you can do that. For me, I think so many people get this, Jules, because it's freeing.
Yes.
Wherever you go, you now can have TV, and you can have it any which way you want.
Yes, and so when you get it home, charge it up, and then there's 2 ways to charge it. You can charge it into the wall, or also if you're in the car, it has your car adapter. And this is the thing, when Suzanne said freedom, you can walk anywhere you want. You want to walk around with it?
Sure.
Let's go over here.
Go.
I'll go over here.
You go that way.
Okay, we're gonna walk. So you can have, this is free TV in the bathroom, free TV in the bedroom. This is free TV in the backyard. Where am I go back
Couch?
here?
You go to the couch?
Okay. So you can see, it's free TV anywhere you want to go. You don't have to be plugged into the wall at the airport. If you're sitting there waiting on your plane, you can do it. You can take it anywhere where you want to.
Well, think about having TV in the kitchen. How many of us don't have a television in the kitchen, but you like to watch the morning news or what have you? Remember, if you just put the antenna in, you get free TV, and that's all the major channels that are out there. And it's actually really good signal quality because there's no cable line interference. Maybe you have a place, maybe you get a rental every summer, or maybe you're about to rent something. You're like, oh, they only have one TV, but we kind of want an extra one. Not only is it fun because you have it in the car keeping the kids or the grandkids busy, but when you get there, you've got a spare television. And all you need to do is plug this antenna in. It's the longest range we've ever offered for a Trexonic. Well, you also get the earbuds. I didn't even mention that. Let me show you all the goodies, because this is 100% exclusive if you're shopping with us, okay? Antenna's been upgraded, which is great, 36-mile range. You get the earbuds, so if you want to watch something privately, you can. The full remote control. Now, you do have all the controls on board, but I love that you get the full remote control with this. You also get your HDMI cable. Why? Because let's say you've got that wedding on a DVD and you want to watch it on the big TV. Now you can plug it in, and maybe it is the VeggieTales you have when my son was little, 27 years ago. Now you can watch VeggieTales and those old DVDs up on the TV screen using that. You also get your good old RCA cables, the red, white. So if you've got an old VCR, or maybe you've got an old, you know, camera that has tapes you haven't seen in forever, guess what? Plug this in. Then that's your regular adapter, and you can watch and plug in at the same time. So if you want to leave it plugged in all the time, you can. And then there's your car adapter. So if you are on a long road trip, you're never going to run out of power. Now, Jules, what is the length of time? How many hours do I have on a charge?
It's a little over 3 hours.
Oh, that's good. So you can definitely watch a movie.
You can watch a whole movie. The other thing, when you lose power, this is amazing, because what you're gonna do, I know like down here during hurricane season when we lose power, we wanna watch our local news reports, right? The local weather. So all you have to do is screw this in, and then any of those emergency situations where you lose power, you can watch your local news, your local weather, whatever it is, just screw that in. And again, it's up to 36 miles. This is the upgraded antenna. Also, all of your free TV, when we talk about the over-the-air TV, your ABC, your CBS, your NBC, your Fox, your local news, your local weather, your local sports, that's with this. And they have to have, by law, they have to have those free stations for you, so you can now watch that anywhere. You can be anywhere. It'll do an automatic scan once you plug it in, depending on where you live, and it's simple and easy to use. So it is your portable TV, and it's a portable DVD player. I want to show you the DVD again. It's our largest screen that we've ever done. It's a 14-inch. They measure it on the diagonal, just to give you an idea of the size. Here's a 7-inch. This was the original Trexonic size that we had when we launched this. Now they've gotten bigger, they've gotten better, they're high definition. It closes up all the way, just like this. And by the way, we're talking about how big it is. It only weighs a little over 4 pounds. And I wanna show it too, compared to me, because we know that our HSN customer loves the big size. Look how big it is. Just compared to me.
And several people can watch it. Like if you're at a tailgate and you got a bunch of people gathered around and you've got it in the back of the car, you can totally see it. By the way, it also comes with a carrying case. And it comes with the matching headsets, over-the-ear headsets. So it's a huge, huge bundle. Here's what we're doing tonight though. It's our hot deal. We have free shipping. We also have 5 flex pays. You actually can use a major credit card. It's $25 to get it home. You pay it off in 5 months. That's awesome. And most importantly though, it is a hot deal that's available for a limited time. How popular has it been since we've launched this? And we've already lost some colors, because when I launched it a couple days ago, we had more colors. We've sold over 4,200 at this point. The teal now, by the way, which I love the teal, is the most limited. I actually have about 120 of those remaining. And then, by the way, when it's gone, the table gets smaller and smaller. Because we literally are running out of colors. We've never offered the deal. You're getting the biggest we've done, the most goodies we've ever done that are included with it, and you're getting a price you cannot beat. It's a phenomenal value. What I like is maybe you just want a second TV in your bedroom. You're just like, I've always wanted a TV in the bedroom. Why would you buy a regular television that's stuck to the wall when you can have this and you can make it a smart TV? That, along with the DVD player, it's the best of old and it's the best of the new.
Exactly, yes. And you were talking about all the new stuff with it. Another thing that's new is it has more ports than ever on the side. And this right here, this is gold, everything that it has here. Because, and then right here, the HDMI, that's where you're gonna put in, if you have a Roku or an Amazon Fire Stick, or maybe the Apple TV, you plug it in, it turns this into a smart TV. So you wanna watch your Netflix? Here you go, you have a portable TV. And again, this is TV in the backyard. This is TV in your bedroom. Maybe you're taking a bubble bath and you want it in there. If you use it in the kitchen, I know a lot of people use this in the kitchen, it fits under a standard cabinet. I made sure about that at our house. Yeah. So it is standard, but you can take it anywhere. I see people in the airport, you know, there's so many delays now. Your kids can be watching this. It has the headphones with it. Put it in the car. I know right around the corner, summer graduation is upon us. Summer is going to be here. This is a great thing for your kids to be able to do. Now, let me show you again.
Or even a kid take it off to college.
And the kid,
because they always have to have a television, but why get them a TV just does one thing? You plug it in, it's stuck.
Exactly.
That's it. This gives you so much more freedom.
Yes, and let me show you again a couple things that I love here on the dashboard. Simple and easy to use. So this is how you get into your DVD. You just pop that open. Very simple. You put in whatever DVD that you want, close it up, and it will automatically load it in there, or it will go back to whatever that you were watching. And then the mode. Think of your smart TV. When you have your remote control, there's all these apps, live, this, that, and you try and find the inputs, and I know it's confusing. Trexonic has made this so easy. So you can go into mode, press that, and it brings up all the ports. So you want your AV, your HDMI, your USB, a DVD, and you just scroll through. I'll press that again. It's that simple. It also comes with a remote control if you want to, but all your little touch buttons are on the front here and they're easy to read. So I feel like it's one of these TVs that's very easy to navigate.
Yeah, I do too.
And here, even if you have a USB, if you have a USB, you just pop it in the side. If you have an SD card, like a memory card, you can pop that in and you can watch your photos on here. It has like, they've upgraded all of the ports. So again, all your ports are on the side, because you don't want to be limited on this. This is really what turns this into more than just a portable TV. It turns it into a smart TV.
Yeah, I mean, we've taken a system that's been really, really popular, and this is the most advanced version you're gonna get, and it's perfect timing. Because if you're gonna go on in a car trip and you're like, oh my God, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? You're like, oh, I gotta keep them busy. Ever wanted a second television? Like, it's very expensive to buy a TV for the bedroom, but it's awesome to have. Why would you not get this? Because one day it's in the bedroom, the next day it's out in the backyard watching football in the fall, you know, and you're having drinks and a barbecue. The next day you've got it, you know, out tailgating, you know, in the back somewhere at a parking lot at a game. Then you turn around and say, oh, I'm going to put it in the kitchen because I love watching the news in the morning. Oh, you know what? I'm going to make it a smart TV. Oh, I've got all these DVDs we haven't seen in 100 years. For me, it's my wedding DVD. My wedding is trapped on a DVD. It was trapped on a VHS tape. I finally got it transferred, and by the way, we have that answer coming up. But how do you play the DVD back? Most of us do not have a DVD player. Now you've got it. You know what else? A lot of people, if you bought Tony Little's fitness equipment over the years, he's always sold DVDs with it.
Yes.
And a lot of our older pieces of fitness equipment have DVDs. When was the last time you were able to work out with them?
And Denise Austin, too.
She does. You're exactly right. Yeah, but if you haven't worked out with them, wouldn't it be fun to get all those exercise DVDs out and see them again and work out?
That would be, how great is that? And again, that's taking older technology, but they've upgraded it. Not only that, you would be watching Tony Little in high definition now.
Which is amazing.
That would be upgrading. I know. Have fun, those 80s and the 90s
I can't wait to see
aerobics.
Tony in spandex in high def.
Yes,
That is worth the price of admission. And for $25 with any major credit card, pay it off in 5 months, you're good to go. Think about the college dorm. Think about, it's so luxurious to have another TV somewhere where you don't. Like for me, having a TV in my crafting space. Oh, that is just like yummy, because I don't have one. Or your garage. Let's say you've got someone who tinkers around in the garage all the time. Put a TV, how fun would it be so you're not missing the big basketball game, the big baseball games going on right now. You can literally watch TV while you're changing the oil in your car. You're out there putzing around doing a hobby.
Exactly.
It's so fun to put a TV in unexpected places. When the grandkids come to visit, you want to watch your shows on the big TV, you park them in front of that and they're going to be happy. Put the headsets on. Everybody's happy in the household.
Do you remember when you were traveling with your son and then you're in a hotel room and you have to end up watching the kids' shows because of your kids?
Good point. Right? The cartoons, you're like, oh my God.
Exactly. Well, so if they're watching their thing, you can watch your own, or vice versa, give them this one.
That's a great point.
Even though it's our largest screen, it only weighs a little over 4 pounds, so it's very carryable. It also fits in your lap. If you're just on a plane or you're sitting in the airport and you want to pop it in your lap, or you're just sitting down you know, at the kitchen table, you just plop it down. Let me show you again, it's tiltable. It tilts all the way around, and then it folds down if you want to. You can
You know why I
hang it
like the
up.
fold? Because you can give it to a kid and they can't screw up the controls.
The buttons, that's
Yeah,
true, because
yeah,
they
they
always
can't
start
touch the
pushing
buttons.
buttons.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a great idea. I forgot all
I think
that.
about all that. Yes, I know.
Yes.
Once our kids grow up, we forget what it was
Right,
like.
I forget all the buttons. And then again, here's your mode, which I love this. This is so easy. It takes you to whatever port you want to use. You just scroll through on that. Everything is very simple. It looks pretty too. And then you showed the case, right?
Yeah, the
I
case
thought
is
we
gorgeous.
had-
You want this
I
one?
know, I love the
Here you
purple
go.
case. Yeah.
And you have the matching headsets. And it's all matching. It's all designed to match, which I just love that.
How great is this? If you're traveling with this, going
And
to
show the
grandma's
front
house.
zipper, because you put all the accessories go in the front pocket.
Yes, right here.
They have totally upgraded this, you guys. And then we've got it on sale. So normally this is $189. Tonight, while I have 4 colors left, and by the way, the teal is almost completely sold out. There's less than 100 now. You can get this home on any major credit card for $25. You pay it off in 5 months. And it's really years of watching and great use. And that high resolution screen, our cameras cannot do it justice. It's a really beautiful viewing
Yeah,
experience.
it looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's audio built in too.
Yes,
We
it
actually don't
has
talk
built-in
about that, which is so
speakers.
funny. Yeah, built-in speakers.
Built-in
So-
speakers.
so
I
you
know we
can
have the
hear it.
audio down on here, but yes, you have your built-in speakers, so you could listen to your movies.
All right, Jules hanging out with me because we're going to get to the ring I'm wearing, which is so cool. It's one of the hottest things in fitness right now, is wearing a ring that's going to count your steps and read your heart and on and on and on. We'll get to that next. But first, let me tell you about our HSN card. Tonight is a perfect time to get that darn card. And the reason is our e-bike. If you missed out, our today's special is our Go Plus e-bike. I had a ton of you on the phone ordering it. A lot of you on hsn.com, you were buying it. And what happens is if you want to be able to make it even more affordable,